can we talk about safety regarding the Bayou Classic?
Yeah, so safety, we are making sure we adhere to all CDC guidelines for city-sponsored events, and that's why we're guiding people to the portcityfest.com website so they know those events that the city is sponsoring, and there'll be tremendous oversight at each event to make sure that people are safe and protected from the pandemic.
And have you been speaking with local law enforcement about the plans for this weekend?
Oh yeah, we've had multiple operations meetings with law enforcement. We have multiple agencies. The sheriff's office will be working with Shreveport Police Department as well to make sure that each event has security that'll be in attendance. So that's another level of security that we'll have for this weekend. We want to make sure that this weekend is remembered for us hosting this historic game and for nothing else. So we're taking all the precautions we can from the city of Shreveport.
And the Visitors and Tourism Bureau said that there's going to be a huge economic impact from this weekend.
Absolutely.
You want this to jumpstart 2021.
Oh, 100%. I want this to jumpstart 2021 because we know 2020 put us in a pretty big financial hole. So this is a great opportunity for the city. And yes, as the Tourism Bureau already pointed out, we're seeing those metrics go up like crazy because all the hotels are pretty much sold out. About 98% capacity at this time, and we know we'll close that gap and get up to 100% before this weekend. One thing I want to tell the listeners at home, though, there's still some game tickets available. Go to mybayouclassic.com. For you, if you live in the city and you don't have to get a hotel, there's enough capacity so we can host some more fans and really welcome these teams and give them what they deserve.
Do you know how many people are going to be expected in the city?
I don't know for sure, but I hope as many that we can safely host.
And this is going to be the biggest event since COVID-19 has impacted our community.
It will be. As was pointed out on the stage, it'll be the first time we're hosting an event in Festival Plaza. It'll be the first time that the city is really encouraging large crowds to get together. So yes, this is a big step, and really it'll chart the path for 2021. This weekend will chart the path for 2021 and the great things that will come this year, especially after such a rough year last year.
You know, the direct economic impact is going to be like $2.8 million, and then the indirect is like $4 million. Are there anything in specific that you want to use that money for that huge influx of income?
Well, the bad news for the city of Shreveport, we don't get all those dollars. Those dollars will be dispersed. The Tourism Bureau will get dollars. The city of Shreveport, Caddo Parish. So those dollars will be dispersed. But I will tell you, again, last year put us in a huge budget deficit. I know I can speak on behalf of the city of Shreveport, and we had about a $12 million shortfall last year. So we got to climb out of that hole, and events like this allow us to do that.
Definitely, and for the people that are still on the fence about whether or not this is safe, I know you have so many different things set up about temperature checks and those little pods. What would you tell the people that are still on the fence about coming out?
Yeah, well, to the people at home, over the last year, in 2 months or so, I've been a bit of the COVID-19 czar here. I've put a lot of restrictions in place that haven't made people happy, but I've always led with safety first. I'm telling you, I've looked at the operations over this weekend. It will be a safe weekend. So I tell them just, hey, get off the fence, come out, let's welcome the team here and give them a warm Shreveport welcome. Go out and have some fun. We all deserve it.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
So on Saturday night at 9 o'clock, what do you think is going to constitute a successful weekend?
Saturday night at 9 o'clock, us hosting the football game and having the stadium as full as possible in a safe way, and also just having a lot of people attend the events, having 100% hotel capacity, and just a safe weekend, nobody hurt or anything like that.
Do you think that after this it will keep tourists here if they've never been here before, that maybe they'll come back?
Oh yeah, so we'll have a national audience because of the game here, and yeah, that national audience, a lot of people, it'll be their first impression of Shreveport, and we're going to put on a great show. So yes, it'll be attracting tourists for some time to come.